When I was younger and got less girls or zero girls, any little bit of attention that a female would give me, I would go fucking crazy for this stuff, and guys watching this now can probably relate to this. They don't get much attention, so the slightest bit of female attention they get, they don't know what to do with it, and I'm going to tell you a story about this exact thing happening with me. So I was on Instagram one day and I get a notification. This girl has followed me. I check this girl's profile. Wow, she's fit. I keep scrolling through her pictures. Wow, she's really hot. And this girl one day popped up to me. She sent me a message on Instagram. We started texting. And now because she had a very nice profile, obviously I responded. And me being the naive kid that I was, I replied to her. We kept talking and talking. Now my game back then on text was pretty good, to be fair. In person was pretty shit, but over text it was very good. And I was quite good at flirting with girls over text. Not that it ever really went anywhere, but I was quite good at doing this nonetheless. So I'm texting this girl, a few weeks go past and she's like, add me on Snapchat. I'm like, okay, cool, here's my Snapchat. And I kept pushing towards a date. I kept saying, meet me, I'll pick you up. She was like 30 minutes away. So I kept saying, I'll pick you up. We'll go for a drive, we'll make some food, blah, blah, blah. Because at this point, I'd gotten to know this girl quite well. And she would agree to meet me. But then come the time of us supposed to be meeting each other, and what would happen? She'd bail. There'd be a reason why. I'm so sorry. Promise you, I'll see you again next time. So I forgive her because she's fit. We arrange something again. This time comes around again, and she pies me again. Sorry, Mathew, can't see you again. Okay, but this time if you do it again, I'll block you, I'll not see you again, I promise you. So then we'd arrange another time, and guess what would happen again? She'd not turn up, basically. I wouldn't actually go there, but she'd think of another shit excuse. And back then, I didn't understand why she wouldn't meet me, but now, looking back, I know why she wouldn't meet me. And this is the case for a lot of guys. I see this in a lot of my clients where they'll text a girl, and for me it's pretty obvious that the girl has zero interest. She's not going to meet him, but for him, he thinks there's probably a chance she may meet him, when really, if she won't meet you within the first few weeks, this is a massive red flag, and she probably won't meet you. Unless her fucking nan's just died, there probably isn't a reason why. She probably isn't going to meet you. So in no particular order, if you're texting a girl and she won't meet you, here is 5 reasons why she probably will never meet you. Number 1, she has nothing to gain. You have to think to yourself when you're texting a girl, for this girl to want to be in my life, she will think to herself, how will this man make my life better? How will he enhance it? How will he benefit me? And for most girls, the answer is he won't, so she won't meet him. If she looks at your Instagram or she knows you through friends of friends and she knows you're a bit of a loser, you're not very fun, you don't do fun things, you've not really got a life, why would she want to be in your life? For her to come along and jump on your train, you have to offer her that something that other guys aren't. Either you're attractive, or you do fun things, or you're both of those things. Ideally, you're both of those things. But other than taking her for the occasional meal, sleeping together, going for a drink every so often, what are you really adding to her life? Are you an interesting person? Are you fun to be around? Do you have an entertaining personality? Ask yourself these questions, because I guarantee the answer is probably no. And this is probably why she won't meet you. You're boring and she knows this. Number 2, you look like a loser. Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush. If you don't work out, you have nothing going for you, you have no ambitions, no plans of success, you're not aiming towards anything, you just generally are a bit of a hermit. Obviously, she's not going to want to meet up with you because, again, you have nothing to offer her. And you have to remember that women have a ridiculous amount of options, so there's always going to be someone that offers her more than you do. So you have to be the guy that stands out somehow. And you stand out by appearing like an attractive person, doing things that attractive people do, being busy, having hobbies, doing fun things, actually looking the part. And if you're not sure where to start, download my looks maxing guide, which is free. That'll be in my bio. That'll teach you the basics of how to groom yourself, how to be the most attractive version of yourself possible. And then once you've dialed that down, have some friends, join the gym, do some fun things. If you don't have many friends and not many people want to be around you, she probably won't want to be around you either. Number 3, you're weird. And I don't mean in the quirky, oh my god, you're so weird. I mean like you're actually weird. People these days are so socially removed and detached from society that some people become quite weird. We've never had so many ADHD people and so many autistic people these days, and I don't think that half these people actually have these conditions. I think that they're just so socially awkward and removed from society that they develop symptoms, or they have symptoms that look like these things. Think back to 20-30 years ago. We didn't have phones. We would have socialized most days of the week. We would have always had to have spoken to people to communicate. There was no Googling things, there was no looking things up, there was really no texting, or not to the extent that it is today. We had to speak to humans, so we were better at communicating, and people have lost that very valuable communication skill. That's actually why I started doing what I'm doing. I was a pretty awkward guy and I couldn't really communicate, and people used to call me autistic. Whether or not I have autism, I don't fucking know, but Doesn't matter now anyway. It doesn't matter now anyway, does it? And what is the solution to this? Become more social, do more sociable things, have more friends, join a club, join a society, interact with more humans. You'll learn how to socialize and conversate by observing people around you. You will see what it actually means to be human. Number 4, she isn't aware of your value. Now, it's all well and good if you know you have value to offer and you aren't a loser, you are attractive, you do have these things, but does she know that? If you've met her from a dating app or from Instagram, which is very likely, then how does she know that you have value to offer her? Does your Instagram show that? Do your posts show that? Do you text in a way that shows that you have value? I keep doing that for points. The point is, if she can't see that perceived value via the internet, then unfortunately she probably won't want to meet you, because this is how we measure things these days. We measure people's value by their followers, by the quality of their pictures, by how edgy they look, by how cool they look. And I'm sorry to say that you can't be this guy who's really reserved online and expect girls to reply to you, because it won't happen. I received a message from a guy the other day saying he messaged a girl 20 times. Why hasn't she replied? I thought it was a joke. It wasn't a joke. And the guy had no profile picture, no pictures, one weird bio, no followers, and he was like, why won't she meet me? Why would she meet you? What the fuck does she have to go off? You could be a murderer for all she knows. This is why I say in these days it does serve you very well to have a decent Instagram if your goal is to use it to date, which most guys will, because most of us meet our partners online. 80% of us meet our partners online, so build your Instagram. Go look at my personal if you're unsure how yours should look. And number 5 is you're desperate. It's very, very obvious to a girl when you don't get girls. It's very obvious when you're needy, and when you're needy and she's the only girl you're talking to. Now, whatever women say, they don't want to be your only option. They want to be the only person that you choose, but yet you have a plethora of girls that you could have chosen from, but yet you choose her. They hate knowing that you could get no other girls. There was that TikTok that was circulating recently that said, it was like a girl who says, what's the biggest ick? And a friend goes, when he has no other bitches. And that is female nature being honest. Women will never find you more attractive than when you have other options, but yet you still choose her. And you show this with the abundance mindset. Now, she will know that you have this abundance mindset when you don't reply fast, when you don't send weird needy texts, when you don't double text her and triple text her, when you don't ask her too many questions, when you don't really care about the outcome. The more laid back you are when you text her, and the more it seems like you don't care about an outcome, then the more she will know that you probably have other girls on the go, and she will be more likely to meet you. As soon as there's a little sniff of desperation, she will never fucking meet you. I promise you that. If you want to learn more about topics such as this, then you can book a free call in my bio, where I will coach you one-to-one like I do with my many other clients to become the ultimate man. I coach guys through every step of the way to go from where they are now to understanding female nature, to becoming the ultimate man, confident, better at texting game, being able to escalate on a date, and then how to keep her interested long term. That is everything that I coach these guys on. Till the next video, see you all later.